Start stream. Can't do Billy Harris for a while, so don't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's no screen there now. But we're here to watch Andrew play DemonStar in the BigFoot beta test part 2!
Yeah.
If you can... I don't see you streaming.
I am streaming.
Not in...
It's right there.
The master of
Put your
streams
glasses on.
himself.
Oh.
I'm
Put
a
your-
master at streaming. I know exactly everything there is to know about streaming. Here,
you want me to-
I got it.
It's it went to the demo. There we go. Are you okay?
Oh, I pressed the wrong... Okay. Sorry, Mike.
There you go.
There we go.
That's what happens when somebody's tech illiterate fucking
Yeah.
runs the stream.
Hey, I went to the one I'm used to going to. I went to my main streaming.
Alright. Well,
Oh,
go ahead
this
and
is how
tell
you're
everyone the
present it?
story. Go ahead and tell the story of what happened.
What story?
Yeah,
This
tell 'em.
story. The one.
Well, you know, first, Mike fucking made me laugh and I dropped my DemonStar award and broke it!
Yeah.
Ever since that day, I wanted nothing but pure revenge.
Okay. And how did you go about that? How did that
Just-
make you feel?
Yeah.
Powerful.
It made you feel powerful that your Demon Star award broke. And
No, you're getting it all mixed up here as usual.
dude, you're the one telling the story. I'm just reciting what you're saying. So
Why do you got to repeat
felt
everything
powerful.
I say? Think for yourself.
I am thinking for myself right now. I'm asking you questions that tell the audience your story. This is what it's all about.
First, the Earth's
Telling your
cold.
story.
So the Earth cold, and then Scott Host had Raptor, and then Demon shit, and then Demon shit is now coming out.
Demon Shark 2.
Even Shart. You just changed the
And here we
name,
go.
remember? Mr. Perfect Memory. Oh, I got the best memory this side of fucking Pennsylvania. I mean, New
This side
Jersey.
of Pennsylvania.
Well, I said Pennsylvania because I want an excuse to bring up that I went to too many games and won second place.
All right. So go ahead.
I'm done. Tell your story.
Well, this stream is does not accept any sponsors. And we bow down to no sponsors here on this stream.
Hmm.
And anyhow,
Yeah.
I almost broke the below the stone cup.
there you go. Good job.
My thermos, did you hear it go ding?
No, I did not.
All right, we're gonna start this game today, you know, before I die of old age.
Yeah, Scott. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
to see
dude,
if
that's
anyone
gonna
pops
happen
up in
really
chat.
soon.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, we're counting the seconds here. First off, let me actually just. I don't know if something. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just fixing shit. All right, let's start. Or this is the demo. Hold on. Wait, what? What happens if I do this? Well, I'm beta testing your game, Scott. That's what I'm doing here. That's the main, right?
Thank you.
That's. So I don't know why I'm on this screen.
I got it. Yeah, that's the one thing I got to do is make a way to get out of the high score because it's got a timeout now. You still start a game. You can press F2 or F3. F2 for the player.
Wait, F2 to start single player and F1 to start multiplayer?
No,
Dude.
F1 is help. F2 is start player 1. F3 is start player 2.
Jesus. It's F2 to start player 1, F3 to start player 2.
Well, F1's the default thing for like context help, you know.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't the original DemonStar.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, about that. Anyway,
About that.
I think we've given people enough time to usher into the chat here. Hopefully, maybe there are some people listening. Anyway, so let's just start this. All right, so
Being recorded, so they could always watch it at a later date too.
Yeah. How did Mike just start on level 1? Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 18 levels.
Yeah.
All right, and this hit. Do I just hit enter on player 1?
Sure, or you press F2.
It seems like it's more obvious to just go through the menus rather than all the function keys. Oh my god, the
player 1 works now. That's good.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Fix that. Yeah.
I got almost every bug. Only thing left is making the entry for the high scores, really.
There's Splotch.
And then there's some of the aesthetic things, you know, but like putting the warning for when a weapon's going to change or a shot bonus or whatever. And see, Discord is glitchy. You guys got to get like a Skype accounts. It's better streaming.
No.
No. Skype's for grandpas and grandmas.
And people that want smooth video.
People who don't have an idea what Discord is.
You should be using Facebook right now. As you say when you're...
Why don't you log into MySpace?
Grabbing your walker and like... furiously gripping your walker like you're about to fall over any second.
See me on we'll just talk about an IRC. When you selected this window, what res did you put?
I didn't make a selection, whatever it was previously.
Oh. Should have picked like 720p. If
Yeah, probably. I could probably switch it, maybe. I don't know.
Right, see if you die, because it's really choppy.
What?
You know, homing asteroids, is that really realistic, dude?
Wait, are they...
I don't know about all this.
Yeah.
Is that really believable?
Maybe there's like an alien inside the fucking asteroid. Maybe it's like magnetic or something.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not really that believable, dude.
Yeah. That was Scott on the telephone.
No, that was actually my friend Mike.
Yeah.
Other Mike.
What was that? Like an alien sound or something?
It's the pilot sound.
Oh. Why'd the pilot make that sound?
He was constipated.
What do you want him to say? No? I got the biggest
Oh,
pilot
no.
in the game. No! No! I don't want that!
No. They should make that sound when you're like really low on health, like super low. Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm going down!
I hate those homing
Bigfoot-
asteroids. It's so unrealistic.
Bigfoot dying would be a hilarious sound.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that when we do the break.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Here we go. Time to dig this bad boy down.
I have no bombs.
Boss ain't hard without bombs. As long as you just don't get in front of the forward laser.
Oh! I didn't know those. Okay, you said laser, didn't you?
Yep. I think they just hit you.
I said
Forward laser that if you stand in front of it.
No,
you'll
you got
die
three. You got three
instantly.
more bombs anyway, so
oh, I got more.
you died. You got another.
Yeah. There we go.
This is some really enthralling boss gameplay. Alright!
There he goes.
Alright. There goes Bigfoot.
You got 0 medals and 0 that and 0 total.
Look at him shaking his feet.
Wait a second. The score is still. Oh shit! I gotta add it to Trello.
Also, I realized the afterburner is coming out of his butt.
Yeah, why did they change that for the break mode?
I might also want to try the mouse as well.
It is easier.
I just love dancing my fingers around the arrow keys. Let me try... You know, I'm going to try red. Ah. Come on. I want red. Because at some point from like playtesting, I'm like, is the red lasers more stronger? I was thinking to myself, I don't actually know.
They generally give off the same damage, but in different ways.
Oh, okay. It kind of felt to me that
like the orange ones start like spreading out wide. The red one's more focused, but then I think you get like side guns and stuff. Or maybe that's for all weapons. I forget.
What was?
Then the orange one, the magnetic weapon, it never turns in it automatically. So if you get that, the only way to get it to the full power is by getting the triple power-up bonus.
Oh, that's what.
There you go. Oh, and there's that one, dude. Yeah, I love that weapon.
That's pretty cool.
Come on.
Get energy.
I don't know if the badges do anything. I'm like...
They don't right now. They show up as 0.
They're like, yeah, if you make it to the end and you survive, you get bonus points for that. Or it's supposed to. It doesn't look like it works right.
Well, he did die during the boss fight. Maybe that's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! That might be it. Yeah, some of these things I haven't thought about in 20-some years, so I forget how it actually gameplay works. Makes sense, yeah, you lose all your bonuses after you die. Oh yeah, and you get, for any extra bombs you complete the level with, you get bonus points, yeah.
Super!
There it is.
What's the super do? Is it like upgrade all the way to the 6?
Yeah, that triple thing, it gives you, yeah, whatever weapon you got, it boosts it up to the maximum level. And while you're at the maximum level, if you pick up another shot of that color, it like overloads and sends out like a barrage of shots in every direction that are real powerful. Almost like a mega bomb.
Crap. This one, I swear, it's like...
Did you notice this one looks like a cat's head?
No.
On purpose.
Yeah, well... You can shut your pie hole.
How am I supposed to escape that?
There you go. You can go Doom might work. There you go. Yeah, I fixed that today too. Yeah, I know.
No.
Boom. So the bullets are, Scott, you changed the bullets that the ship fires to be white now, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so
enemies are... Only in enhanced mode, because the classic mode's got to be the original.
It has to be as close to the original as possible. Yeah. By enhanced mode, you do make the distinction that like enemy bullets are yellow, and
I might make them actually thinner too. I'm gonna make them a little transparent so that you don't see. There's not as much noise on the screen.
Well, I think you're like when it comes to enemy shots, you should definitely see it. You know, like it should be definitely obvious when you.
Back in the day, it's a pretty common thing that all the shots were basically kind of orangish. And your different power-ups were like more of the basic colors, like red, blue, orange.
Oh, you mean making the player shots more transparent, not the enemy shots?
Yeah, no, the player one. The default shots, just so, yeah, there's not as much static in front of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, it's just hard to read when you're looking at the screen and you see like all this chaos going on. And you see all these like projectiles.
You should see ones like some of those bullet hell fucking games, man.
Yeah, the bullet hell ones are ridiculous.
I know. I don't like the bullet hell that much.
But to me, like, I was getting like a bullet hell vibe from this when it was like keeping track of all the different shots that were going on the screen.
Oh.
There you go. It would help to actually get the pop, to get the orange one.
Yeah.
Because it gets a wider thing with all these.
I was like on. Oh.
Yeah, the self-proclaimed master of DemonStar.
Wait, who said that?
Oh. But let's just say Andrew yesterday was talking some big stuff, you know. When
No, I don't. I never
call.
brag. I never brag. I never brag. No.
I remember a call happening yesterday, and you're like, you know, when I'm playing DemonStar tomorrow, I'm gonna show Scott and Mike who's boss. And I don't know why you're referring to me as Mike, because I was standing right there. You could have said you, but.
Well, you see, whenever I show interest in something, I try to make it sound like that so that people can kind of insinuate it, but actually it's just that.
And know that the Mega Bomb
game.
clears all the shots on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I think Andrew was a little drunk that night. I'm the master of DemonStar. I think I know far more than Scott or Mike.
He's got these like sitting in this like a rich man's robe with the big pipe. I say, jolly good time.
He had a cape that was 12 feet long with tassels. He's wearing a crown. He was like sharing screen.
Did you die? Did you die? I blinked my eyes for a second.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought it was a bug that it started the next level.
I didn't die. I simply restarted.
You guys
Let's get one thing straight.
Assume that I'm like, I have
Andrew does not die.
I mean, you clearly saw me die. I'm not like trying to cover that up or anything.
Well.
I think you're just reading too far into my messages. I just really like this game.
The explosion should give a shadow. But a lesser shadow.
Me personally, I also don't like how the explosions are on top of the projectiles. The projectiles.
Yeah.
That's the yin and the yang of it, man.
Sounds like a load of bullshit to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to change. It's a little worse.
You guys are like, I had enough of this. You just quit the stream.
Oh.
Go, Bigfoot, go.
They have a theme song. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, having the explosions be on top of the projectiles is like... It's like another level of like... Oh, you get hit by something that's behind an explosion, you know?
The explosions, if something
really cool.
It blows up on your level, the explosion is going to go higher than you. You're not always going to be above it.
There's a difference between realism and gameplay and video
And the
games.
ground explosions are drawn below the ships in the air.
I'm talking about not just the ships, but like the projectiles, because projectiles can still hit you even when an explosion's happening. So you can do a cluster bomb, and the cluster bomb fills up your whole screen with explosions. And then there's like a projectile that hits you still. You know what I mean?
That's why
Like,
you gotta make use of your
dodge.
mega bombs to make sure all the shots are clear sometimes in weird situations like that.
Sounds like a load of excuses. Oh, I don't want to change anything. This game is perfect as it is.
Okay, now I need. How many lives do I have? One. Or...
I was actually thinking about that before you even said it, so, but yeah, I think it would look weird. It would look unnatural.
It might. I was just thinking to myself, like, that would be worthy of attempting. You know what I mean?
What I could do...
This is actually a really good weapon to have on this fight.
Actually, yeah. I'm like, actually, this is good. I just need to...
If it's obscured, I could draw like a translucent so you could slightly see the fucking shots on an explosion. How about that?
That could work.
But it's not 3D. Detecting that is fucking really hard software rendering, but there's always a way.
BigFoot surfing.
He's just flying like Superman.
He doesn't even care about this boss. He's just flying.
There, is this how you're supposed to beat the boss?
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. This is how the pros do it.
He's flying like Superman.
That goes back to that joke that I was telling you about, like that Superman flying and Bigfoot comes up behind, whatever.
That was the whole thing about this. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I based this whole thing off of that.
Okay.
The whole sprite. A Bigfoot flying, but he's all wacky, like he can't fly right.
Yeah, we got to make it when you make player two will be Gugfoot. He's like his animation it'll be like fucked up. It's just he gets like continuously barrel rolls or something.
He's desaturated and like all fuzzy.
And
there we go.
Natty.
All I had to do was cheese it.
Got dead flies in his fur. There we go.
There you go.
Hey,
there we go.
The metals work.
Oh, I can use the mouse too. Holy crap. Wait, do they work?
Yep.
Okay.
It's automatic.
Fighters launched.
Level 3.
Hey, hold on. I gotta fill up my water. Be right back.
Yeah. I had an idea for this game, like, you know it's top down right now, right?
Yeah.
And you know how you can shoot and destroy things. Why don't you, like, you can add tiles, kind of like what's happening at the top of the screen right now. There's like tiles, and you like mine them or destroy them. And instead of a Bigfoot or a ship, you play as a dwarf. And instead of flying, you're walking. And instead of mining with shots, you mine with a pickaxe.
I like that idea. I like it.
And the screen doesn't move. It only moves when you move around.
Yep. That's a good idea.
Thought that would be worth attempting. Peter, I see your comment in the chat right now. I do not think this will have mod support, but it's a new DemonStar, a DemonStar that will be on Steam.
Missiles.
Right now,
This part is cool.
DemonStar is not on Steam yet, and it will be at some point. So it'll be there soon.
You could load up. You could probably load up the maps made with the old EXE. You could start the map maker in that, and this new one should still load those. Eventually, it will. I'll make sure of it.
What sell price do you think you're gonna put this up for?
All three for $14.95.
Okay, $14.95. And that lets you put it on sale when it, I guess when it launches. I'm guessing you want to do a sale right away, or you want to,
I don't know.
like a first up sale. You know what I mean?
Let's ask people, test the waters.
So I've seen a lot of games do that. When they first get released, they'll do like 10% off.
I totally remember making this level. Like gives you a little breather, then it comes back more crazy. always like that overload when you hit your full shots. It keeps like the bonuses relevant when you're at full power. Oh, excuse me.
I like the chained explosions when you're like destroying things and you see the explosions chain.
Yeah. Started that with Raptor.
Really cool. That's a lot of metals. There's the boss. Oh, this boss is fucking nuts.
That thing was supposed to be like an electronic thing. I forget what. Every boss is modeled after something. No, it's like a resistor or whatever. What do you fucking call that? Like a Tesla thing, kind of.
Tesla coil?
No, I forgot what the fuck I modeled it after. I'll remember one day.
A toaster?
No, it's not a toaster.
Bedpan?
Close mechanism.
Electronic bedpan. An automatic cleaning, self-cleaning bedpan.
Well, it's got the heat sink on the top. See the heat sink ribs, and then it's got those like those electrodes, the red things.
Transformer?
Maybe.
I'm trying to like. It looks like something I know of, but I'm
trying to remember. You know how like we don't. Sometimes like you try to remember something from a long time ago, and then all of a sudden it hits you. And it hasn't hit me yet.
That's us. We're the ones that hit you, Scott. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
We're the baseball guy.
You'll never goddamn forget. Never.
Yeah.
Ship is kind of exploding now. There you go.
All right. Whoa, that's a lot of metals. 16,000.
You found 16,000 metals. Wow.
That's what it says.
16,000. That's what the score you got.
Maybe even the other DemonStar games.
Maybe it should say like time, whatever. The number of metals times.
What is this JPEG background? What is this?
You know, things were limited back then, you know?
Yeah. But you don't have to use a JPEG, Scott.
I didn't use a JPEG.
Let's just say the old timer in you is really showing right now.
You had to convert it to 256 colors. It was a background I made in a micrographic.
I can explain myself. I can explain.
Picture publisher.
Yeah, this is looking real bad.
Ah!
That's a lot of shots. So what do you think of the Bigfoot animation as it is right now?
I like it. Like I said, just one thing a little too dark.
I think it would be cool.
I think we just need to do one color.
I think it would be cool if there was a Bigfoot enemy ship of sorts, and then maybe like a special level that's just like all Bigfoots.
Well, that would
and
be.
You have to like take out the army of Bigfoots.
You could do that down the road.
Yep.
Once we get the level editor working.
Come on, give me a blue.
Raptor, that would really be good as well. Or the Bigfoot forest. It's an actual entire forest.
Yep, that could be on the stroller level. You're destroying that planet where Bigfoot lives. The mining equipment.
Give me a blue, 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 blue.
Oh, there it is! Oh, give me death! Give me death! I asked for blue, I got death!
And my favorite color is blue.
How are you supposed to grab that? It's just like...
What do you save a fucking bomb for?
The tactile puzzle.
He got 4 bombs. You know, when you're low on bombs, it knows that and it tries to give you more, so...
It doesn't?
It does.
It does.
Oh, it
so
does,
you gotta,
okay.
He's telling you to use them. Now
Yeah, I mean, like, save 1 near the end, but like during the beginning of the first half of the level, I would just use them whenever you really need them. Especially the mid-bosses. Mid-boss gives you like 1 bonus that's preset, and there's up to 2 other bonus that are what you need.
Are those mines? What am I supposed to do?
Avoid? You're supposed to shoot the ships before they lay them down.
Yeah. Look at that. Scott's goo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Time to take this man down.
Take this bad boy down. Well.
Oh. When it glitched there, I almost got like vertigo. I felt like I was gonna fall over.
Is this the mid boss or is it the boss?
This is the end boss. When it says you gotta take this bad boy down, it's always the boss.
Yep. That is a cool quote. Kind of makes your character feel powerful. Time to take this bad boy down.
Yeah, and Raptor, I want to have like the pilots say some things and then the ships say things. Then when you're playing 2-player, there's like a little like talk back and forth, like that's automated. You know, like how do they do that?
I wonder if we can do that. We can get like a payphone or something, make it sound real crappy.
I could do that with the audio stuff now. It's not hard to. Whoa!
It would be a cool story though if we did it over a payphone.
Payphone. I'm probably going to have that same.
You're right. We could easily just go into Audacity and just change a few things and make the audio sound
Audacity
different. But
SoundForge.
Okay.
Audacity sucks.
Oh, all right. Instead of taking the opportunity to brag, how about you listen to what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I want that same chick
It'd be a cool story. It'd be a cool story to do it over a payphone.
But
since certain people's lines.
How about a walkie-talkie?
There you go.
I got one.
You have a walkie. There you go, walkie-talkie. Yeah.
Mini ham radio.
Just get a cheap-ass walkie-talkie or something. Yeah. All right, let's.
But yeah, I understand. Like when you're talking about getting voice actors involved and stuff.
I mean, for the main character, I wanted to use that same lady that did the voices in the one demo video. But that sounded really good.
What? Wait, what level am I on? What level is this? Scott?
4?
Oh, it's 4? Okay. Alright, yeah, I paused for a minute because I was looking at YouTube. I was like looking at your webcam. Alright, yeah, let's keep going. Oh, it says at the bottom of the screen, level 5. Okay.
Oh, 5.
Oh.
Shit. Kind of cool. Some of the stuff I haven't seen in a long time.
All right, fine, Andrew. You proved it. You're the god at DemonStar, like you were saying.
I never said that. Again, extrapolating my words.
I remember last night when you were telling me you were the god of DemonStar. You would beat the shit out of everything I did. I was such a bad player at DemonStar. You know what? You're right. You know, and you proved it live to everyone here. You know. It's fine.
Look,
fine. No, it's good. You don't have to.
I think you're misunderstanding.
I think
you're misunderstanding here.
You don't have to say sorry or anything. You get it. It's just how it is.
I totally remember making this level. It was like 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
My first apartment after I moved back from that I lived in after I moved back from Dallas.
It's fine.
I used to work like you guys. I'd work till like at 2 in the morning. I'd go to like White Castles to get some hamburgers and then come back and keep working on DemonStar.
Missiles. Oh wait, what?
It's good. It's fine.
Oh, I have this idea working. Like some of the graphics are still like in the classic mode, or still like the newer graphics. I could take one of the old GLB files from one of the old DemonStars and load up with the original logo from those. Like I make like a selective GLB loader. And I don't have to re-grab it or nothing.
Wait, what are you talking about, Scott?
Well, in classic mode, I lost some of the original art, so I can't re-grab like some of the bonus ships, a few other things. The original logo, it's all missing forever.
Right.
But they exist in an old GLB file, and I can make it so that I could say load specifically from this graphic from this GLB file, and I'll take one from like version 1. or 2.0 of DemonStar or something.
Holy crap. Whoa. All right, well. Hold on. Yeah, someone was saying something about modding earlier, Scott, and like, I mean, I know I think you have the means to support it, and it probably already is there. But like, I was thinking like, someone wants to like reskin just the player ship or something like that. They'd need to know the string ID for like the player ship, right? Am I correct on that?
Yeah. No, yeah, they would have to, yeah.
So you don't have to. Yeah.
Actually, they could put it in a GLB, and I could like add another GLB that comes in after the original, and it would automatically replace it.
Yeah, because that's like, obviously you have a concern of like, you don't want people to have direct access to the game art content and stuff like that. So all you really, and like you said this to me before, I'm just echoing it backwards, that like all you have to do is let people know like the actual key string references to the art assets, which it's just a key to so that people can like replace.
It could be in, like a text document that comes with the game or something.
Yeah.
When we get to that point, whatever, it'll be probably easier. See how it sells, how it and everything. We got to get back on Raptor too.
Oh, you can shut up.
Is this classic? Right, Scott?
What?
Is this classic?
No, you're in the enhanced mode.
Hence the Bigfoot.
No, Bigfoot's always on. Right now, it's not an Easter egg yet.
Yeah. Is it only going to be an Easter egg in like in advanced mode?
No, be both.
Okay.
What I mean, Scott, is like when you're like the game, when you're going to deliver the game, people have to either launch classic, SM1, or SM2. That's what I'm talking about. Which one is this?
This is classic. Yeah, this is the original DemonStar, 18 levels. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was asking. This is classic. Okay.
Yeah, next week we could test SM1 and SM2 or stream it.
Yeah.
But by the way, you guys listening, these two guys are the guys making Below the Stone game. If you want to Google that.
Yep. We accept no sponsors here. We bow down to no sponsors.
What? Oop. William, what do you mean the guy doing the new graphics? There really is no new guy, other than Mike drawing the Easter egg stuff. There's no really new graphics yet. All this stuff is from like way back.
Yeah, the only thing I did was draw Bigfoot as kind of like an Easter egg.
Some of the stuff Rod did in SM1 and SM2, I put back in Classic just to make it like consistent, so the bonus ships are all the same and stuff like that. I never thought I'd want to make it all look like the Classic one again, so I just overwrote the damn art files. I'm sure I got a backup of the original stuff somewhere, but there's no way I'm spending 2 months looking like I did with Raptor. In many ways, this is way more gameplay value than Raptor.
It just depends on the audience. It depends on the target audience.
Well, there's not enough room to have good shooter gameplay in Raptor. 320 by 200 pixels. There's not enough to have cool patterns. I mean, you know.
Oh, it's like a lower resolution.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough room. But I made DemonStar kind of like longer, taller, because that's how it is in the arcade. All like Raiden, Viper.
Right. Oh, this is before I forget here. There's something a comment. Like, I think this is one of the things I originally wanted to say, like on stream actually. So if I pause the game right now, and I'm on the main menu, so I hit escape. So if I hit escape again, it like, and I noticed this the other day, and I was like, it was when you were working on the game, and I was like, why would you do this? It's like more work. So it's like when I hit escape, I kind of see, well, there, see. So here,
slap
I'm on
Andrew
this...
to resume.
What?
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. Look. So if all right, so fair enough. But like, if I hit the escape key, it like you see that window pop up for like a frame and then it goes away. But like if I press like left arrow or right arrow and then hit escape, it doesn't show up.
All right,
so it's like,
yeah, I gotta write that down.
Like, why is there a game like, to me, like, this is the pause menu, Scott. This right here is the pause menu.
I did that so when they unpaused it, they realized, because if it's like a 2-player game or even like you got a minute to collect yourself before you're both ready, you know? Like a reminder.
Right, okay. Well, for single player, at least,
but yeah, it
feels kind of weird.
Yeah. That
you have to, like, there's 2 steps. There's like a press any key to continue. Slap Andrew to resume. Oh, at this point, I should just restart. Oh, I can't. I have to abort. Yeah. And then... Yeah, see, contrary to what Mike believes from extrapolating words, I am not a god at this game. I'm just a key dancer. I'm just really good at dancing my fingers across the arrow keys. That's it.
The Michael Jackson glove.
I'm not even wearing...
It's like one glove on the WASD key.
Are you gonna sing Beat It?
Whack it.
Oh shit, I thought... Whoa.
I just find it hilarious that BigFoot explodes.
You could draw explosion frames like his arms and shit like twirling around or something.
His like arms and legs explode in every direction.
He does the sprite falling thing that the enemy ships do.
Yep.
Bigfoot, when he blows up and the body just falls to the ground and makes a big shit splash.
Even in space, which makes it even more funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be hard to add, but I want to get the whole game first before we start playing with that, which I thought was done 2 days ago, but then Mike had to find all these fucking... This is the first beta
He didn't
test.
find them. You allowed them to exist.
I know. I expected that anyway.
Your incompetency.
He's always destroying everything I own, everything I love.
Realistically, it's going to be another week probably before it can be submitted anywhere.
Yeah. Zoom, GOG, Steam.
I wonder if Zoom and GOG could do bundles.
I would suggest doing itch.io, but that's just me.
Oh, we could do that too. There's no downside to putting it on more places.
Yep.
Everybody has their favorite thing, you know?
Yep. I just like itch because it's very indie oriented and it kind of, it's like you're connecting yourself to indie more.
Turns out like Mike has stock in that company or something.
There you go.
Always tooting his own horn. Yeah.
Doing other things too.
I mean, aren't we all tooting our own horns here at different times?
I don't know what.
Maybe you.
Maybe you.
I don't know. You know,
that's why
I save that for my private time.
That's
not
why
on stream.
That's why you can't see Andrew's mouth.
Yeah. Well.
Let's just say Mike's fucking internet's going down pretty soon.
That's why I am not sharing screen right now. You know, I toot my own horn without webcamming.
No, I was holding a broken cable, like cable guy when he's holding the broken cable he goes for effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite color is blue.
You can tell from your shirt.
What? That was the second time I did that before. Oh god.
Self-proclaimed king and
You know what other
DemonStar.
thing, and Mike, you're either one of you got to help me with this actual text and the how to play. It probably doesn't make any fucking sense.
So what happens if I hit,
shoot gun up down?
what happens if I hit enter on how to play?
Why don't you find out?
I'm not going to because when it crashed before, I'm pretty sure I hit how to play and it crashed.
Well, you could just do it again. You could skip to the.
I thought you're supposed to be a beta tester. I'm afraid of bugs. I don't
All
want
right,
to see them.
all right, all right. No, I'm doing this for your own convenience, Scott, because you're the one that lost your crap when the game crashed, and you're like, I gotta start everything all over again.
You know what I can do is save the player data every time you bring up the menu. So you know it's always backed up, even if it crashes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna beta test.
His hand is shaking.
So, yeah, I'm gonna hit how to play, and it crashes. There.
Oh,
see,
you know, on that note.
So if it
inconveniences the game,
you, yeah, why'd you crash it, Scott? Why is your code crap?
Worked the other.
I don't get it. Why'd you turn the game off, Andrew?
Why? Yeah, why, Scott? What'd you do? What was that for? Even the volume reset.
No.
That's because it didn't. That's why I said it didn't save it before it quit. It only saves the options on when you exit gracefully.
I'm really pissed off right now, dude.
Yeah.
Whacking it.
And watch, I'm probably gonna have to start from level 1 again. Watch. Right? Really? Well, you know, I can skip. It's 5,
skip.
right?
We've always been able to skip. The supposed supreme master of DemonStar. Yeah, I didn't know you could skip at this game. On your chest, it said, you're wearing a shirt that says you could skip in DemonStar. Oh, brother, who am I getting messages from? Jesus Christ.
It's probably Scott.
Huh? Fucking old man Scott messaging me. Okay. Yeah.
Why are these... I'm just starting to realize, why are these tiny balls, like, shooting their own bullets? Like, where are they coming from? Where are the people inside of them? Like, how are they, like...
I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yeah, the ships are quite small, but Bigfoot is quite large, so...
It's a jumbo Bigfoot.
Well, Bigfoot is like a 8 to 9 foot tall hominid, so he's pretty large.
Yeah, Bigfoot's already tall as is. But this is like... So, Bigfoot is like already a large humanoid creature, but then on top of that, this is a Bigfoot that is the size of like an actual like fighter jet. So it's even bigger. It's big Bigfoot.
Let me Google that. How big?
Or those are all drones.
Jumbo foot. Aw, man.
Depends on your accounts of Bigfoot. There are several accounts of different size Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's each account is like completely independent from all the others.
F-22 Raptor is 62 feet long.
It says, look, anecdotal descriptions estimate the height to be roughly 6 to 9 feet, with some descriptions having the creature standing as tall as 10 to 15 feet. Just giving you a little... some knowledge, alright?
Maybe I should start playing with the mouse. Is there like a sensitivity for the mouse, or...
Oh, I could make one.
Yeah, because I'm like, it just feels like there's a lot of like, it's actually easier to control with the keyboard. What the heck is, oh, are those things blowing me up? Alright, I guess I... Do the giant...
Well, that's the thing, the mouse control is like the way it was in the original. Actually, I made it a little less sensitive because it gave you way too much of an advantage in the old one.
Right.
Still a little easier than, I mean, if you really learn the mouse, you'd move a lot faster than with a controller and a keyboard.
Yeah, these things bamboozled me twice.
How they have lasers.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to start shooting lasers at me and just blows me up in like one. It's almost like I can just not shoot during this part.
Here it comes.
I'm gonna take that bad boy, man.
Notice the ball ships always have those escort ships.
Oh.
That's like the...
Yeah.
That's the ship on the DemonStar box.
Yes, sir. It still feels a bit loud, even though it's like the lowest volume.
I'm gonna take this bad boy down.
So yeah,
I should make it like 100% volume in the menu is really 80%. You know, where I times the volume times like 8 or something. Yeah, it's way too loud when it's at 100.
Also, the amount of volume level steps could be like there could be more of them. There could be like
Bobby Prince's music. That Bobby Prince like ending theme.
Just, oh, this is Pepper Mouse's remake.
No, I heard it, but Andrew moved from the menu.
Oh,
He left it.
Yeah, that was the thing I was gonna ask. Was like I kind of assumed, maybe there is, but like, isn't there a way to like change between the different songs or not yet? The different soundtracks, I should say.
yeah, you go to options mode.
So you have to go to legacy mode. Like
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
just choose. It would be nice if I could like choose different songs regardless of the graphics mode.
I don't know. I like the updated version. I mean, if people want to see the legacy, you're going to be able to play it before. You know, and the new people will play. Don't give a shit.
Plus, also the other point is like with Pepper Mouse, like, so this is the
Mouse.
enhanced mode, however you pronounce it. Like, so the Pepper Mouse's music will play in enhanced, right?
Yep.
So, but like in this mode, in legacy mode,
Bobby Prince's old, 1999 version.
but wasn't there? I thought there was like a difference in like there was music for the legacy mode, and then because what was like whatever music played in the enhanced mode, like originally on the main menu. I don't know what music that was, but like I guess that's what I'm getting at. Like it would be cool if like I could pick that music, if you know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, when you first set me up with the GitHub thing, and I was like,
I
test running the
just
game on
recently
my end.
put the music in. Before it was all hodgepodge. You know, I don't know what was playing back a week, 2 weeks ago, whenever that was.
Well, it was I think it was the music that was. It was the music like on the main menu. There was music that was playing that was like. I think it was the same music that was playing at TMG when you had the demo at TMG, and it was like
That was
this
all
really
Bobby
upbeat-
Prince's music then.
But it was like this upbeat, like on the main menu. There's this upbeat like song.
There is no, when you bring up the menu, there's no song that changes. It plays whatever's in the background. It's already playing on like the intro song or the high score song or the level song. Menu doesn't change the music.
If I knew the name of the song, I could like be more specific about what I'm saying. It's like
Go to classic mode and go to like level. I think it's level 3.
level 3. So like this.
Right.
Yeah, no, this is not what I mean. This is not the music I was referring to. So
And there was a special version of that song for the high score. It's the only time the music changes other than why is it's playing the intro music. You bring up the menu, it's still playing the intro.
well, yeah, like right now, the music it's playing is Bobby Prince, right?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is like when like going back to like when you first started getting me set up with the GitHub for this, right? And there was no menu. This was like all the stuff you had just added recently. So I'm talking about like when you were first setting me up with GitHub. So there was no modes at the time. It was just
And it was all Bobby
game
Prince's
just-
music at the time, yeah. It's recently put in Pepper Mouse. Like
Okay, so let me finish what I'm saying, Scott. Because when you first started getting me set up with everything, on the main menu, this song that you hear right now was not playing. It was a different song.
yeah, this is Pepper Mouse's song right now. It sounds like the other intro, kind of, but
You just said it was Bobby Prince's music.
when you're in classic mode. And whatever you played when you first did GitHub was all Bobby Prince's music because the Pepper Mouse music didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Pepper Mouse version, the intro.
Okay, so
Now it's
Okay.
going to play Bobby Prince's version of the intro. It sounds similar, but it's not the same.
neither of these songs, neither of them, when you were this is what I'm getting at. There was a song that was playing that was neither of these songs. But it was but I liked it.
Not if the intro was going. I mean, if you brought it up during a level, the level song would be playing.
Can you do legacy version again? Click on that.
It never had a special song for the menu.
And enhanced. So Scott, you changed the borders as well. How do you do the borders for this one?
I took it from SM2 or whatever.
Oh, okay, got it.
Eventually, like, yeah, if this makes enough money, I could pay Thundermare. He'll redo all the graphics. Then the enhanced mode will even be better.
Cool.
So okay, so eventually you want to. So you're saying eventually you also want to have Thundermare.
You know, at TMG too. We also, I think you're thinking of the SM1 music. We were playing SM1, not DemonStar Classic.
So if I switch this to SM1, it's gonna play a different song for like Legacy, right?
Yeah, there's all different songs, and SM1 and SM2 have totally different music.
Am I able to, like, I just want to switch to it just to confirm, but is there a way for me to switch?
No, it needs all different data files. I'd have to send you the whole thing. And I could do that right now if you want.
Okay. But anyway, yeah,
I'd rather save SM1 for another stream.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to send you the song I think you're talking about.
Yeah, so what I was getting at was just that, like, and you're kind of elaborating on it more with the whole Thundermare thing, where it's like you have legacy graphics, which to me, from my learning of the history of this, these graphics were originally for Classic. This was Classic, but then when you went to SM1 and 2, the main menu looked like this, correct?
No, the menu was generally the same, but I changed a lot of shit for just this new version. The old menus were kind of like really noob shit.
So even in SM1 and SM2, it looked like this.
Similar. Didn't have the title bar. Didn't have the help underneath what to use.
Right.
There was no legacy and enhance at all.
So when did, like, I'm specifically looking at like the sidebars. Like, when did those, like, historically, when did those come into existence?
They've always been there since the first DemonStar. When you're in legacy mode, that's what the original looked like.
Both of those sentences in my mind just like conflict 100%. So this is
that's the way the original DemonStar looked like that.
I think I'm gonna go for now, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Yeah, Mike's losing his mind here.
All right, later, dude.
Later. Peace out, guys.
Bye, Mike. So the sidebars.
Yep.
Those were Classic.
Right now, that's the Classic graphic. When you go to enhanced mode, it's the sidebars from like SM2 or something. The doors.
SM1. What about SM1?
I don't know which one I took it from. I'd have to look at the graphics. I don't remember.
Okay, right. Well, that's what I was. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I DM'd you the intro song from SM1. I bet you that's the song you're thinking of.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Well, let me listen to it quick here. Yeah, that's the yep. Yeah, that was so that you said that's SM1's intro music basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so that it would make sense that you'd only want that to play for SM1. So, right, and you also mentioned like the whole like Thundermare doing like updated graphics, and what I wanted to say in regards to that was like it'd be cool to see newer graphics made, but I also do like the enhanced ones because it has that it's really high quality, but at the same time when you look at it you can tell it's from an era, like the art was made from a certain era. Yep. And so it's like it would be nice if you had legacy mode, so you have the the legacy graphics. You have enhanced mode, which is like enhanced but still kind of submerged in the era at which it was created.
Well, it has to still be 256 colors, so
yeah, and then a third mode, you're talking about Thundermare, so like a third mode.
It's not going to be a third mode. I'm just in enhanced mode. I'm going to replace anything he does with what's there. There's only going to be 2 modes.
I'm saying I like this art right here. Like I don't want it to be replaced.
Oh.
I think it looks totally fine. That's just my you don't obviously it's up to you, but I'm just telling you as a player of the game that like I'd like to be able to choose between a modern, and when I say modern I mean like this new stuff that Thundermare will make, and choosing something that was like this. I think it looks good. I don't think it should be replaced.
Well, that's, like I said, that's from SM1 or SM2. I mean, just to have Classic to have its own sidebar, it looks similar to the style, just different.
So yeah.
I don't want to make 3 modes. That's going to make it way too complicated. I'm a big fan of simplicity options.
How does it make it complicated, Scott?
I don't want to make 3 modes. And then you got all these if statements like, show these graphics for this mode, show these graphics for this mode. Then you have the things like, I mean, just other little gameplay things for each mode too. I mean,
I don't know why there would have to be like if statements for something like that. You're just switching between different graphics. You're just saying, oh, use these
you got to reload them.
Graphics.
You got if this mode, load these graphics. If this mode, I got better explosions in this mode. I got or this ship acts differently in this mode. I mean, there's ifs all over the place. You had another mode, and then you make all the code more complicated.
The only ifs that you would ever need is like, if it's like legacy enhanced or like modern or something. I don't know how. Like if you have all your graphics and all the graphics have like keys associated with them, all you're doing is saying use these graphics instead. You're just replacing. You're just overriding.
And you have to reload them. And you have to do, like I said, there's other little like hit point things. There's other little tiny changes and stuff that's not just graphics. I'm not adding a 3rd mode. It's never going to happen.
What other things other than graphics would be?
The music changes. The
Thundermare.
The credits for
doing.
Who Thundermare redid all the graphics and changed the graphics done by Scott Host, the graphics done by Thundermare.
And this is all facilitated by the GLB system.
Yep.
So, what, like, of course, you know your code better than I do, but, like, it doesn't make any sense that there would be if statements at all. Like, I'm not saying, obviously, like you said, you know your code, but at the same time, in reality, to be able to switch assets, even if it's like art, music,
there's no automatic way
text
for doing
files.
it. There's no automatic way. I said there's a many different things between the 2 modes. It's not just graphics.
I mean, in reality, it shouldn't be that complicated. And at the end of the day, like, if it's that complicated, I would rather just keep the current art, in my opinion.
See, I mean,
if that's the case,
really want to have classic.
Like, there's no point.
A whole total makeover.
There's no point in replacing this if it's that complicated to just do a reskin of the game. Like other games have reskinning, right? So if it's actually that complicated, then I wouldn't change anything at all, because you're replacing something that's a part of the original game.
This was never part of it. I just added this last week. The sidebar. Nobody's played it with this sidebar in it.
Wait, so the DemonStar game never had sidebars like these?
I just added the Legacy and Enhanced mode. When you're in Legacy, that's the way DemonStar looked in 2005 or whatever. I just added that as a placeholder for right now. Nobody's played the game with this door or screen or sidebars. Never was in DemonStar Classic before.
That doesn't make any sense, but I mean, like, yeah, I haven't seen people play the original game. It's just like, well,
I said, when you're in Classic mode, that's the way DemonStar looked. You're in Enhanced mode, that's the few things that I switched now. They're just placeholders.
Legacy equals old EHD, Han said.
What?
I'm, like, reading chat right now. Oh, what's this guy?
Whoa! Helps. Okay, I know what that is. When I took off the back button, I didn't change the amount of positions in it.
Right. The sidebars there are from SM1, William is saying. Yeah, I don't, like, that's the thing, William, like, just to be clear, like, I never played, these games back in the day when they first came out, so it's like, I'm only kind of getting a rough idea of, like, oh yeah, this is how, like, I assume what I'm playing right now is more or less how things were back then. And it makes sense because, the aspect ratio of monitors back then was like 4:3. So I'm looking at it thinking, okay, because the game's a vertical shooter, you're going to have these the sidebars, like they would be there because you could just have it be black, or you could add some art there to make it look interesting.
Yeah, basically that's why I threw it in.
So the sidebars were there in SM1, according to William, if I'm reading him
but
correctly.
it looked, classic looked like, when you put it in classic mode, that's the way it used to look. I just added the enhanced mode last week. That's the way DemonStar Classic always looked, right there.
But then, well, that's classic. But then SM1 looked like this.
Yeah, and I just took those as placeholders until we can get the art redone.
But never mind. If these were made like back then, but you're saying I'm wrong in saying that.
It's made for SM1. It took the graphics from SM1 and replaced it in Classic for now as a.
Okay, so I think I understand. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying now, because so you only want to replace this for Classic. You only want to replace the art for Classic specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I might add a few enhanced things for the other two DemonStars, like the music's going to for mouse or whatever.
Right.
Then down the road, like I always did all my games, I always fucking keep adding things and changing things. That'll be in the enhanced mode, but retain the original mode in classic mode.
Okay, I think I get it now, because there's like two different like things. There's like right now I'm in classic, but because I have the ability to switch between this legacy and enhanced mode, I'm kind of thinking of that as legacy is classic and enhance is SM1, SM2.
No,
right. That's the way I'm kind of.
They're totally separate games.
And yeah, and I think the reason why I was thinking that is because when you were doing this originally, I was thinking of this as, oh, I see what Scott's doing. He's instead of like, because you were saying that there's issues, you can't just, automatically, relaunch. Like I was saying to you a while ago, like launching the game and then having a window that says, would you like to pick between classic SM1 or SM2? That's
each of the three games has a legacy and enhanced mode. Over time, each mode will have more meaning.
I understand that, Scott. I'm just saying, like back when I was talking about that, you said that there was like complications with switching between the three different games directly within the software. It's easier to just launch one of them manually, whichever one you want to play, and each of them had its own art.
There's other little quirks too. That would take months to do. Make it all one. I really like the idea of having it separate. You buy a bundle on Steam and they're all named DemonStar. They're all going to be right next to each other anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. And
plus, you got three different games, and you have to keep track of three different resume modes, three different You know what I mean? It becomes a mess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're basically, and there's like I said, there's different subtle differences between the three. And code changes. There's a lot of ifs in the whole thing, saying if it's classic, DemonStar Classic, if it's SM1, if it's SM2. The bonuses are set up different. I mean, all kinds of shit.
Yep. So this actually, I get it now. This makes sense. Like for classic, the enhanced would be like an enhanced version of what the legacy is. Like whatever this is, there'd be like a much more sprucened up version of it for the enhanced mode.
Yeah, like what I want to do is get the old GLBs, and in legacy mode, I'm going to load the old bonus picks, the old metal pictures, the old DemonStar logo. I'll do that in a couple days from now. So like when you run it in legacy mode, it looks the way it did in like 1997 or 1999. Yeah. Then when you run it in enhanced mode, it's kind of like a combination of 2007 mode, which I never released, and now all the things I added in the last month.
Yep. The one thing that's weird too is like the only other thing that I'm thinking about is like if I were to launch the game in SM2 or SM1 right now, hypothetically, I'm not gonna, but like if I do, I still get like this game mode window. So you pick so what you're essentially doing is if let's pretend I'm in SM1 or SM2 right now, I'm using legacy mode, which is using the graphics from classic, which is you could do
in SM1 and SM2. The only thing that changes right now is the music.
Okay.
There is no enhanced graphics for those yet. Anything else?
You're saying a lot of things that are just conflicting, Scott. You're saying a lot of things that are conflicting.
Your dams.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Simply put, I like this art, and I'd like for it in some way to like, I feel like it should have a place, this specific art that I'm looking at here. But yeah, it'd be nice.
That's from SM1. I want Classic to have its own new and eventually.
Okay.
Well,
All right. How long has the stream been going for?
I don't know. It is after 8, so we should wrap it up.
Okay. Maybe I'll do. Yeah.
I was saying we should wrap it up right now because I want to spend time with my animals because I go to my mom's tomorrow.
All right.
Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, VGM, like, yeah, it's just to be clear, like, you know, this is me trying to understand how things were back in the day, and so it's like trying to kind of piece it all together from what I'm looking at right now. So I'm probably just missing something.
A little bit over an hour.
Okay.
I'll explain it to you on the side. I don't want to bore everybody with these details.
Okay. I never turned my. It's like my camera's like really zoomed in. It wasn't meant to be like that. I mean, I guess it was meant to be that way.
I'll probably add things down. I just want to keep the menus consistent on all three.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So, night everybody, and we'll probably do this with Mike and Andrew next week with SM1 and SM. I just want to get all the bugs out of the classic one first. I don't be overloaded. This is the same project. It's generally going to be, it'll be less bugs in SM1 and SM2. I really got to get some of those people that really know SM1 and SM2 by heart to play it and make sure it's, you know, true to the original. I really never played those that much. Hellchild message. Let me know when you're on, Dick. Haha, you are what you eat. Remember Hellchild? Fuck you,
Hellchild.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah. How many times do you have to tell you?
Okay, let me close this. Hope this if it hangs up. I don't mean it. So, everybody, good night in the stream. Chat.
Oh, you already closed me out.
Oh, did I hang up?
No.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't hang up because you hear me right now.
I think your voice is still going over the stream.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Screw you, Hellchild.